Incessant, annoying, obnoxious buzzing comes from my back pocket as I cross the parking lot. I balance the 3 containers of brownies into one arm as I pull my phone out. It's my dad again. I know eventually I'll need to answer his calls. He has been leaving voicemails, but I delete them without listening. It's just a confrontation I'm not ready for. He has no rights to my sister or myself anymore, but we didn't think he'd try this hard to get a hold of us after we left. Darby ditching her own wedding humiliated him, and knowing that I hold the key to his livelihood, I thought he'd finally let us go. We embarrassed him, hurt his reputation, and possibly even his business. We thought he'd want nothing to do with us ever again, and we'd be able to put our childhood behind us. Instead, he's been more persistent than ever. I'm not ready to face it yet. So I hit ignore for what feels like the millionth time in the last month. As I move to put my phone back in my jeans, a text message from him comes through.
I know where you are. We need to talk.
I delete it immediately and pocket my phone just as I step up to the front doors. Heathen Surf Co. is sprawled across the entrance, with the emblem of a wave next to it. The entire boardwalk is lined with wooden beach shack-looking suites that all share walls. It's that charming classic California look. The pier stretches out far behind them, with the Ferris wheel, wooden roller coaster, and a restaurant at its far end. Palm trees line the sidewalks between the boardwalk and Main Street. Heathen sits on one end of the boardwalk. The door is painted orange, lines of multicolored surfboards propped up outside to my left. The rumble of construction hums from next door, where work is being done on what will become my sister's business. As I walk inside, I take notice of the dozens of surfboards hanging from the wooden beams along the ceiling. One in the center of the space has Leo's name written across it. They don't just sell surfboards, though. They've got everything someone wishing to live the California lifestyle could ever dream of possibly needing. Wetsuits and swimwear, clothing, sunglasses, handmade jewelry. They even sell shoes and skateboards. There are professional photos of surfers framed on the walls, along with some beautiful paintings of beaches in the local coastal towns.
Hi, can I help you?
A voice calls out from the far end of the store. I walk up to the cashier and set the brownies on the counter. A cute young man with glasses and a nose ring smiles at me. Hi, I'm Dahlia, and I'm going to be working here in a few weeks. I just wanted to stop in and introduce myself to the other staff. I hold out a container to him as my eyes filter around the space behind the desk. I was told to ask for Everett? The man nods as he pulls out his phone and begins typing away. I brought brownies. Everyone tells me I'm a great baker, so I thought what better first impression than to... My nervous rambling ceases as I freeze, taking in the sight before me. A huge canvas photo hangs above the counter behind the man's head. 2 unnaturally attractive men sit on twin surfboards in open waves, smiling at each other. I know one of them is Leo. Blue eyes, dimples, and sandy blonde hair.